guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you all the books that I might be reading in February. I've never been a person to be able to plan out what I want to read because I'm very much a kind of like mood reader. I like to read what I'm in the mood for, you know, what I gotta feel for. And so I don't know how well this will correlate to my February wrap up, but I thought I might as well give it a try, see how I do, see how it goes. I have 5 books that I want to read this month. That's a little lofty, I have for me, but I already finished one of them. So I read it in a day. So this might be possible. And the first one, which I've already finished, I read it yesterday, is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I read this book in one day. It was so good. So good. And then I will talk about some more in my wrap up because this book, and probably will talk about it for the rest of my life because the feels for this book are real. So the actual books, I guess, that I will be reading, since this only took me one day to read. The next one, which I haven't started yet, but it has my bookmark in it, which means it's next on my list, is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I don't know why I haven't started this series. I've seen this book at Barnes & Noble or Target like a billion times, and I'm always like, psh, that sounds weird. Stupid, I don't want to read that. But everybody on BookTube gushes about this series, so I want to know what it's about. So this will be my next read. I'm thinking that if I love it as much as everyone else does, this will be a couple days read as well, and then I will be finished with this book and probably telling you how much I loved it. I'm super excited about it. I know it's about, it's a sci-fi fairy tale retelling of Cinderella. There's cyborgs in it, and I mean, that's all I really know. But I'm excited to learn more. Another book that I want to read this month is actually a reread for me, and I'm reading it solely because the movie comes out next month, and that is Insurgent by Veronica Roth. I first read this book when it came out in 2012, so it's been 3 years since I read this book. I don't remember diddly squat. I have no idea what happens in this book. I was watching the trailer for this movie one day, and I was like, I don't remember any of this happening. Did they change the entire storyline? I don't remember any of this. So I think I might need to reread that. I want to read it far enough away from the movie so that it's fresh in my mind, but the details aren't fresh in my mind, so that I don't criticize the movie too much. I loved this book the first time I read it. I haven't read Divergent since 2012 either, so I'm just going to jump into the second one. We're going to skip Divergent. And then after I get through those 2 books, it's kind of an up in the air. I'm not really sure what I want to read. I think I want to read Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Matson. Jessica from Price's Wong talks about that book, and she did a review on it, and sold me on wanting to read it. I've been to 2 Barnes & Nobles, and neither of them have it. The one didn't have it in stock at all. The other one couldn't find the book anywhere in their store. And this isn't a new release. It shouldn't be hard for me to get my hands on, but I can't find it anywhere, and it's frustrating because I want the actual copy. So I think I might just buy that one on my Nook and read that as well. I would show you, but my Nook is dead. It's always dead, and it's still dead. But I know that's about a road trip. It's very summery and contemporary and like a romancy book, and I'm kind of in like the romancy, contemporary, cutesy book mood right now because I just finished Anna and the French Kiss and was obsessed with that. But I'm going to read Cinder because that makes sense, right? And then I really want to start this series because so many people tell me that it's amazing on BookTube. I watch so many videos where they're like gushing about this, and I haven't read it because the trailers for the movie looked so horrendous that I was like, why would I ever read that book? But I'm going to, and that is Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead. Yes, I have the ugly new cover. Yes, it's equally as ugly as the other covers. I don't know too much about this series other than it's about vampires at a boarding school. So aside from that, I'm not going to overwhelm myself with possibilities because 5 books, well 4 because I already read one of them. 5 books is a lot, and I want to leave room for any unexpected possibilities. I don't want to be confined to what I just mentioned. I want a sense of adventure still in my reading. So that's what I plan to be reading this month. If you read these other ones and you loved them, let me know down in the comments below, and we'll see how I do. We'll see if I can actually stick to a TBR. We'll see. We'll see how I do. So until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. I really wanted to show you the cover of this book, but I can't because this is dead. It's always dead. Does anyone else have this problem with their nooks? Do they die really easily? Like, I wasn't even using this. It wasn't even on. How is it dead? It was fully charged, mind you, like 4 days ago. I haven't used it since then. Why won't it turn on? Anyone else have this problem? Is it just me? Huh, wait, what? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's not even plugged in. I didn't even plug it in. Oh my gosh. I plugged the extension cord into the wall, but I didn't make sure that this was plugged into the extension cord, which is right here. Wow, Jordan. Oh, look, now it's charging. No wonder it wouldn't turn on for the video because it wasn't. I thought I plugged it. There it goes. And this charger, when it's plugged into anything, makes the most annoying buzzing sound. Does anyone else's Nook charger make a like buzzing sound when it's plugged in? It is so annoying. I just have stacks of books falling from everywhere. Everywhere there are stacks of books. I think I might want to read Amy and Roger's Epic Dude. Don't go to any Barnes & Noble, try to get it. Because they probably won't have it, but they'll suggest they can order it for you. They wanted the physical book because I've heard that there's like playlists and receipts and pictures, and I want that in like a... I don't want to see that on a Nook. Whatever, I don't have a choice, do I? I can't believe I didn't even have that charging. I plugged it in before the video so I could turn it on, buy the book, and show you the cover. And I was wondering why it wasn't turning on. I didn't have it plugged in.